New at 4 o'clock, Utah is making a pretty big push to become a national player in the rapidly growing field of quantum technology. Governor Spencer Cox signed an executive order today which creates the Utah Quantum Initiative, and that is aimed at attracting investment, developing a skilled workforce here in the state, and turning research into real-world technology. Now, in a statement, Governor Cox said in part, quote, quantum technology is going to change how we compute, communicate, manufacture, discover new medicines, and defend our country. Utah has the people and infrastructure to help lead that transformation. Now, state leaders also say that Utah already has many of the pieces in place, from university research and semiconductor manufacturing to a strong aerospace and defense presence, but we may need a little bit more. And BYU professor Ryan Camacho, he helped write this executive order. I had the chance to speak with him today, and he explained why he believes Utah needs to make this move right now.
What makes this initiative successful?
So I think the initiative becomes successful if we can coordinate an actual program and set of programs and initiatives that sort of complement and unify each other and take advantage of Utah's strengths, some of which we just talked about, including the defense sector. If we try to do, 30 different things and try to make them X qubit, or try to reinvent what the national labs and the quantum computing companies are already doing, we fail. If we collaborate with them and use our strengths and contribute to the new quantum economy in ways that where we have strengths, that's a win.
AI is all the rage right now. Is quantum, do you think, one of the next waves to come in terms of potential breakouts in technology?
It could be. I mean, we'll definitely see something happen in quantum, like I said, in our lifetimes for sure. I suspect, okay, here's some speculation. I suspect that actually what AI is going to do is make quantum possible. AI will still be important to many sectors. It will be the driver. I don't think the quantum economy is going to look like AI, but I think because we now have AI, we will likely be able to do quantum things that we couldn't have before. These problems I was talking about have very complex, hard solutions that I think AI is going to teach us how to solve. And then we can go in and use quantum computers to, make designer drugs or solve hard chemistry problems, etc., that we just could not have done if we only had AI by itself. We're seeing our graduates who come out with all these skills in quantum, and there's huge demand outside of Utah for their skills. So they leave. They go to Florida, Maryland, Colorado, California, and they're these startup companies that they're doing and they're joining, but they're not staying here. Why? There's an economy to be had. This will help for sure to have a coordination and ecosystem around that. We do not have a quantum computer in Utah, and we don't have a significant presence of one of the big quantum computing companies in Utah. But what we have seen in the last really just 5 years are spin-outs multiplying. Small players can now get into quantum in ways that they couldn't before and work with these big companies and make contributions. This is the right time to start doing that and partnering with places that we know are doing this, who could take advantage and really like to either move to Utah or collaborate with Utah on the skills that we do have.
A lot of exciting things taking place here. This executive order takes effect immediately. It's going to run through December 31st of 2028. And by March 30th of 2027, the council will deliver a statewide quantum landscape report, as they're calling it, which will map Utah's research infrastructure, their manufacturing capacity, and workforce assets, so they have a better idea of exactly what we can do here. This report is also going to help identify some gaps and opportunities as Utah works to attract more investment and support things like commercialization for quantum progress. Now, I've written up an article in depth on this. If you'd like to go check it out at KUTV.com, you can also find this full interview by scanning that QR code, which will take you to KUTV.com.